Sorry for the interruption. We had a mishap with the camera. It's not live. We're going to upload it later. Of basketball, we've got USN retaining a 12-9 lead. 5:55 left in the second quarter. Here come the Tigers on a fast break. Kate Vaughn travel. So it's been Antioch who's done all the scoring thus far in the first 2 minutes and change of the second quarter. They trail by 3 and they have the basketball. It's Chambers down the turnover. Azuma Peters poked it away. Kate Vaughn pulls up. She tries a bank shot. No good. It's deflected out of bounds, and they say it's last touched by Uma on the deflection, so Antioch has it back. Chambers has played every minute thus far, handling the ball up in the high post of Terrell. Tigers in the zone, and the Bears trying to solve it. They haven't done it here. Nearly a turnover. Couldn't tell whose shin it kicked off of last, but the official says it remains Antioch basketball. 5:17 left in the first half. Antioch continues to trail by 3, 12-9. They get a left-hand layup from Mays down low, and that once again narrows the Tiger lead to the smallest lead in all of basketball, 1 point, 12-11. Uma gets it to Vaughn, open underneath is Josie. She was fouled by Terrell, no call. They get a block, and they say Josie's on the baseline, so the Tigers turn it over. Bears have it back, and Coach Olson calls for time. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in the first half. USN with a very narrow lead, indeed, 12-11.
That's Coach O's first timeout. It's a full timeout.
Andrew, what do you think he's telling them over there in the Tiger huddle?
I think he's just trying to get these girls hyped. You know, a slow start to the second quarter after a great start to the first. I think our defense, we didn't pick up our defense in the second quarter, which I think he's really going to try and keep up. Still great defense. It's not as great as the first quarter. I think our fast breaks could improve. We've had, I think, 2 this quarter and haven't converted on either. I think he's telling them that. I think he's just trying to keep our team confident. Just doing a great job.
Coach does look just as calm over there, despite the narrowing margin, as he looked when we had our biggest margin at 12-6 late in the first quarter. The Bears have the ball. 94 feet to go. Trailing by 1. We have a stoppage. This one also is unclear. It's the same issue, yeah. As I look at my score sheet, there's no 30. Antioch has a 30 on the floor. So I think we got another technical foul upcoming.
It's going to be 2 shots for USN, as well as USN ball after their shots. Uma Peters taking our shots. She took the first 2. Antioch coaches trying to figure out their problem.
Uma knocks down the front end. Tigers by 2.
Coach O telling Olivia has something.
Uma Peters 2 for 2 from the line. And as you pointed out very well, Andrew, the Tigers do get the basketball as well. So a huge possible change of momentum there. Antioch seemed to have all of it here in the second quarter, but the Tigers have scored 2 points and gotten a free possession, which unfortunately they give away as Terrell knocked it away from behind. Here's House trying to go all the way. Scoops one-hander, no good. And is it going to be a charge? No, I think not. I think they're going to get Uma for the block.
Two shots for Antioch after a shooting foul on Uma Peters.
Scoreboard showing 2 fouls for USN, but I think they have closer to 6.
Ooh, she gets it. This is the first.
One for 2 from the line is House. USN by a pair.
Coach O calling out 1-4, 1-4.
Antioch also showing here a zone defense. Pass is taken away by House. Antioch looking to push the other way. It's a 3-on-2. House gets the layup to go, and we're tied at 14. Here's Uma over to Tessa Chomsky. Tessa attacks the baseline, spinning back out. Beats a double team. Tigers looking to move it quickly. They get it to Uma on the opposite side. Uma now drives the baseline, gets it to Tessa. Tessa with a long 2. Tessa Chomsky answers. And USN is back in front 16-14 as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Olivia Hess right out there on defense, but House gets around her. She traveled, yes.
You can hear we're starting to get a little bit louder as more students pile in.
Elizabeth calls out the offense against the zone. Margaret working the foul line. Now has it outside the 3-point line. A little bit of a miscommunication there, and the Tigers throw it away. Antioch has it back. Chambers to throw it in. Chambers picks up the dribble, gets it to House. Tigers defending the entire half court. Up in the high post to Mays. That's a double dribble. Yeah, we've got it. USN gets it back.
USN forcing lots of turnovers tonight. That's a great sign.
Tess over at the left wing gets it to Margaret. Now Elizabeth Crane looks for Uma. She's got her. Uma's pass is deflected out of bounds. USN keeps it. 3:16 left in the first half. USN with a 2-point lead. Maddie checks back in, and Uma Peters gets walked past, and Olivia goes to the bench.
Heads up play by Margaret to get out of the way of that tipped pass there to retain possession for USN.
Tigers looking to solve the riddle of the Bears zone defense. Uma goes over to the baseline, has Tessa. Tessa fakes right, goes left. Uma Peters for 3. Got it! Uma Peters with her first 3 of the night, and USN has a 5-point edge. Chambers looking to get around Uma. Took 9 steps. The official saw at least 3 of them. Good job.
Tessa stayed on the ground a little bit. Looks like she got hit in the head. Her teammates had to help her up. She's telling her coach she's good though.
Here's Maddie. She tries a 3. It's blocked. Margaret McKay comes down with it. Uma is bothered a little bit by Chambers, but gets it away to Maddie. They find Margaret in the post. Margaret to Uma. Uma for 3 again. Just off to the right, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Margaret, and it comes out to Elizabeth Crane. Maddie on the opposite side has it. She fakes a pass, puts it on the floor. Now Uma has it. Tried to get it to Margaret in the post. Pass was knocked back out. This pass is deflected out of bounds by House. And the Tigers will keep it. Tessa will head to the bench. She was sort of grabbing at her jaw like she was hitting the jaw, but I think she's just fine, as you said. Here's Elizabeth looking things over. Fires inside to Vaughn. Great pass. Turnaround shot. Spins off the rim. No good. Rebound to House. House right down the middle of the floor. Uma greets her there at the 3-point line. She dribbles right, and another nice finish with her right hand. Good answer for House. 19-16 is the USN lead. We're under 2 minutes now. Maddie over the right wing. Looking for some help. Pass to Uma took a little bit too much time in getting there, and Terrell has a steal. Terrell had it kicked out of bounds. USN gets it back. Clinging to a 3-point lead, 1 minute 43 left, second quarter. Tigers would love to score here and make it a 2-possession lead. All feels a little bit safer. They get it to Margaret in the post. It was poked away from behind by House. Maddie's trying to get a steal. Fighting hard for it on the floor now, and we've got a timeout. Nearly touching the baseline was House. The Antioch coach did a good job calling for time. It's going to be a 30-second timeout as we're just under 90 seconds left in the first half.
Second time out. As you can see, there's coaches trying to game plan. Players coming up with some game plans over there too. USN looks very calm and collected in our timeout.
Love to see the Tiger student section starting to fill in. Led mainly by the seniors, as every good school is. Senior leadership. Not just in the classroom, on the fields of play, but in support as well. It's someone's ball. I don't know whose it is. Antioch's ball. They didn't know whose it was either, so it's okay. Chambers has it. Clock running with 1:25. Left-hand dribble across half court. Tigers have switched back to a man-to-man. They lob it, and Elizabeth Quinn forced a turnover. Great job. Kate Vaughn hustling up the left side, but was a little bit out of control and lost it out of bounds. So the Bears get it back. The lead is still a single possession. House drives to the left. Running one-hander is no good, but she was fouled from behind. Foul will be on Maddie Chalice. Scoreboard showing 57.5 left in the first half. First free throw from House rattles out, no good. Second one is good, so it's a 2-point Tiger lead, 19-17. Pass deflected out of bounds, Tigers keep it. Manfred and Kate Vaughn's wide open, they don't get it to her. And Margaret was fouled from behind, good call. Kate Vaughn had the stars in her eyes right there. She was looking to shoot another three. She's made one thus far in the first half. Now she'll throw in the inbounds pass. Pass to Elizabeth was a little late in getting there. Terrell has a steal. Elizabeth hustling from behind. Can't get a steal. Skip pass the opposite side to House. She puts it on the floor. Antioch being patient. They go to the right. Bring it back out. Chambers now guarded by Kate Vaughn. We're inside 30 seconds. It's a high screen. It's a moving screen. And the Tigers will get it back.
Tigers with 25 seconds left on the clock. Will coach AC saying to take the last shot in the half. He's telling his players to slow down. I think he does want the last shot of this half.
I hope you're right. We so rarely hold for the last shot, but I really think strategically it's the right thing to do, particularly against the zone defense. Take your time. But the Tigers turn it over. And the Tigers get it back. Elizabeth trying to win a 1-on-2. What a wild finish to the first half.
That's a huge momentum shifter. I want to see how USN comes out after the break, how they respond to that. Antioch fans love that. They were very loud. It almost seems like we're at an away game, but we are in the den.
You sort of feel like the Tigers will feel like, okay, they got a lucky break there,
Yeah.
but we're in control of the basketball game. At least you hope that's how they'll respond. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see just how those Tigers will respond when they come back in 10 short minutes. Get yourself some popcorn and settle in for what's sure to be a great second half. Your score at halftime, USN 21, Antioch 20. We'll be back in 9.5 minutes.
talked with Coach O at half just about some key points for winning this game, and he really likes the perimeter defense and a lot of the steals. He did talk about rebounding, though. He said that Antioch's a really big team, and it's hard to get rebounds against good teams, but he's really proud of how the girls are playing right now, and not going to change much.
Both teams open the second half with a turnover, I was going to say, but I guess that pass was deflected, so USN keeps it. They currently enjoy a 1-point lead, 7 seconds into the second half. Tessa Chomsky for three, buries it from the baseline, and just like that, USN answers the last second three-pointer that Antioch scored at the end of the half. Their lead grows once again to 4 points, 24-20. At the foul line as Mays throws it back out. Tigers begin the second half in a zone defense. It's a 1-3-1 look with Uma Peters up at the top. Margaret's got a steal. Is she going to look to push it? Kate Vaughn open on the opposite side, tries that 18-footer, it's too strong. Chambers has the rebound. Chambers tries to split the defender, she does. Tessa Chomsky with excellent defense. Josie has the rebound. Getting it forward to Kate, could she run it down? She saves it, Uma's got it. Uma tries a 19-foot shot, it is too strong as well, no good, but Tessa has the rebound. Tessa spins back out, looking for help now. Drops it to Josie on the baseline. Josie throws it out to Kate. Kate over to Uma on the opposite side. Uma is shoved towards the baseline, and we've got our first foul of the second half. Kate to throw it in. Uma's got it. Nice up fake. Gives it to Josie. Josie for three. No. Tessa has the rebound loose on the floor. Gets it back to Josie. Great pass underneath to Kate Vaughn. She throws it back out to Uma. And Uma scores. The Tigers have made consecutive three-point shots to start the second half, and their lead is the largest of the evening at 7, 27-20. With another steal, but Mays gets it back for Antioch. They look to settle it down. Here's House. House dribbles to the right, picks it up. Over to Chambers. Chambers puts it on the floor, driving left. Josie cuts her off down low. Pass to Terrell, and Josie Whelan steals it from behind. Here's Uma trying to flirt her way up the right sideline. Was clearly fouled from behind by Terrell.
That's what me and Coach O were talking about. Great perimeter defense by the Tigers. It continues in the second half. I think that was one of his keys to winning this game, is great perimeter defense.
Tigers turn it over in the short corner. Antioch has it back. Tigers have done all the scoring thus far in the third quarter. Here's Chambers looking to answer. Wow, great finish. Margaret McKay reached in, tried to tie it up. Got more arm than ball. The official called the foul, and Chambers finished. So, chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. 27-23 now, the USN lead. Here's Chambers with a steal, trying to score again, and it's going to be 2 quick fouls on Margaret. Body was not in position there, and Chambers drew the foul. So she'll go back to the line with a chance to continue to cut into the Tiger lead. Margaret now with 3 fouls. And Olivia Hess reports to the scorer's table. Chambers' first free throw is good.
Olivia checks in for Margaret. Trying to get more size advantage.
Number 20 for Antioch just walked into the lane before the free throw was shot.
I believe that's a lane violation.
You are correct, sir.
That's USN ball.
Uma taking care of the ball handling duties, gets it to Kate. Kate tries the three. It is short. Kate has her own rebound, tries her running one hit, and she nearly got it to go. But she's fouled.
USN's offensive rebounding has looked great this second half. Coach O telling both of his big men, or big women, to maybe some box it out.
For Antioch, Terrell now with 3 fouls. She'll remain in the game. Kate's first free throw is no good. Score remains 27-24 with 5:01 left in the third. Second free throw too strong as well.
Oh!
And Antioch scored in the wrong basket.
Some confusion by Antioch as they just scored on their own basket. I think Coach wanted that basket.
That is a rarity. So USN gets a free 2 points and leads by 5. Antioch looking to answer now. Chambers driving left. She's been the source of all the offense here in the third quarter, but this shot comes up short and Josie pulls down the rebound on a hop. Kate hustling down the middle. The pass for Olivia was too strong and out of bounds. The officials having a conference here. I'm not sure why.
Not sure what they're talking about. Couldn't hear.
Looks like everything's good and we're continuing to play basketball. Chambers up ahead to Terrell. Terrell using a high screen. Gets it over on the wing to Chambers. Chambers driving left again. Drops the pass off, and the shot is good. 4 minutes left now, third quarter. USN's lead is a slim 3 points at 29-26. Olivia at the elbow, puts it on the floor. Running right-hander is off the mark, no good. Josie's on the floor trying to grab a loose ball, and she's tied it up. Possession arrow seems to be pointing in the favor of the Tigers, I guess. The scoreboard shows otherwise, but the officials have it.
Hey, you gotta come out here. You gotta come out here.
Both coaches calling out plays.
Wide open is Josie, tries a quick shot from the foul line, just short, no good. House looking to cross over Olivia, and she does. Terrell looks to get it down low, and the pass is stolen by Tessa Chomsky. Here's Uma. Working over to the right. Getting it back. Bears now in a zone, and they've got a steal. Chambers trying to beat Uma to the basket, just dribbled it out of bounds. So the scoring pace has slowed, and Uma's going to need some help. Now she gets it.
Has been great at forcing the turnover tonight.
Have we got another turnover? Not quite. Pass deflected out of bounds. Coach Olsen doesn't like the sloppiness right now. He's going to call for time to try to settle USN down.
That's his first of the second half.
Players on their feet.
30-second timeout for USN.
Tigers break the huddle with a little look of intensity.
Ready to get started.
They've got the ball in a 3-point lead. Uma is being guarded in the backcourt by Chambers. Kate has got Uma. Josie came over to help, but was not needed.
Don't leave her! Don't leave her!
Tessa is thinking about getting a shot up. Instead, Pass it away. Great entry pass to Olivia. Looking to shoot. She was fouled. No call. Trying to get a steal in the backcourt. Can't do it. Now has to sprint back. Here's Chambers with a pull-up from just outside the paint. No good. Rebound and putback also no good. And Josie Whelan clears this rebound. Kate Vaughn down low to Olivia, trying to work in the post. Couldn't get it. Attacking 1-on-3 is House the other way. That's an offensive foul. No, they're going to get a block on Uma.
I'm not too sure about that. It looked like she had her feet set. Could have gone either way.
Uma didn't like the call, but it's going to be House at the line. The chance to cut the USN lead to 1.
Coach second on her player.
She now cuts it to 2. 29-27, USN leads. 2:19 left in the third. This one looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second free throw, no good. But the Bears have an offensive rebound. Open is House. Uma recovers to take the shot attempt away. Now a three-pointer is going to come up well short. Margaret McKay with the rebound. She's going to bring it up herself down the middle. Tigers looking to answer here. And we've got a foul on Chambers.
USA going to keep possession. Looks like that was on number 12.
Six
players on the court. A little bit of confusion on the Antioch side.
Now the numbers are balanced again. Tessa throws it in. Uma Peters with a basketball. Clock running with 1:55. Margaret's pass is deflected, but Tessa pulls it down. Elizabeth bounce pass, but no one was there. Terrell pulls away with it. Over to Chambers. Chambers' pass was not being expected by the small forward for Antioch, and it falls out of bounds. Maddie to the scorer's table, and she will check in to replace Josie Whelan. 1 minute, 42 seconds left now in the third quarter. Here comes Elizabeth. Over to Maddie on the right side. Looks to free herself from the defender, and we've got a foul. It is the 5th team foul of the third quarter on Antioch, which means that USN is getting close to the bonus. And for reasons that are unclear to me, Maddie is at the line. Or maybe this is what I missed. Maybe there's been a rule change where they're assessing total fouls by quarter, not by half.
Oh yeah,
that might be a change.
That would put USN in the bonus.
With 5. Maddie makes both free throws. Nicely done. USN by 4, 31-27. Using a screen is Terrell, who moves right there to help out. House has it now working against Elizabeth Crane. The two players continue to exchange passes on the perimeter. Now there's a pass to the opposite side. Chambers puts it on the floor. Bounce pass down low. Hit off the foot. Got into the hands of Terrell. She tries a running one-hander, no good. But another offensive rebound. Can the Bears save it? They can. The Bears get timeout. It's another 30. But they're out of 30, so it must be a full.
Full timeout.
1 minute left in the third. Andrew, it's been a wild third quarter. What are your thoughts on what you've seen?
I've seen a lot of fouls and a lot of loose balls that USN's really been able to capitalize on. We've really been able to capitalize on free throws this quarter, which I think that's something that USN has improved upon since last year. So overall, our shooting has been improved upon. I think our forced turnovers have gone down from the first half, but I think coach is trying to get that up. I think Antioch has had a lot of confusion this quarter, and I don't think that's helping them. I would like to see USN try and get the last shot of the quarter this quarter.
Definitely they should have a chance to do it. It will be Tiger basketball. One minute left, third quarter. Excuse me, I thought it was USN ball, but it's not. It's Antioch basketball. They had just saved a ball from going out of bounds, and the coach called for time. Bears get it into Terrell. Chambers has it. Uma Peters guarding her all the way. She picks the dribble up. It's deflected, nearly out of bounds. House has it. Trying to shake Tessa Chomsky. She does. Gets into the lane, and we're going to get a foul on Maddie, who wasn't set. House has been very effective with the dribble penetration. Very quick. It is the third foul on Maddie Chalos. And House misses the free throw off to the left. USN's lead remains 4. We're inside a minute now, 49.1 seconds left, third quarter. Second free throw, short. And Margaret has the rebound. Here's Uma Peters. Gets it to Tessa. Tessa looking things over. Finds Elizabeth over to Uma. Uma's got Maddie now. Maddie thinks about it over to Elizabeth. Elizabeth's going to try a three. It's just short, no good. Rebound pulled down by House. Coach yells she should attack, and so she does. Great defense from Tessa. Elizabeth tries to get a steal, forces her to dribble back out. We're down now to 15 seconds. Chambers drives the lane, tied up, and we've got a jump ball. This time, possession arrow points in favor of the Bears. 11.4 seconds left, third quarter. Chambers ball under the offensive goal. She throws it in. Not ready for it was Terrell, but she's got to dribble straight back out. Clock running with 8 seconds. House looking things over, but she's got to hurry with 5. Margaret defending her all the way. Are they going to get a shot off? They do. It's no good, off to the left. So the third quarter comes to a close. 24 minutes down, 8 minutes to go. USN leads 31-27. Andrew, what are you looking for here in this fourth quarter?
I'm looking for USN to keep up that force turnovers number. You know, they were starting to look good at the end of the third quarter. They really played tight defense, physical defense, able to close out on those shots quickly, making hard shots, low percentage shots for Antioch. I'd like to see USN try to drive more. I think that'll open up the three-point shot if we can make them scared of the interior shot, then they'll open up more perimeter shots, which I think USN excels at this year. I think we've really improved on that from last year. I think that was a main focus for Coach O in the offseason, and I think he really helped the team improve upon perimeter shooting.
I remember that last year he issued them some sort of challenge where they had a 2-week period to put up 1,000 shots or something like that. And it really did make a difference in the shooting, even within the middle of last season. It'll be Uma, Maddie, Margaret, Elizabeth, and Tessa Chomsky to start the fourth quarter for USN. 8 minutes to go. USN basketball moving from our left to our right. The Bears in a man-to-man. Tess has it at the foul line, kicks it out. Maddie thinks about it, now drives, puts up a shot from the elbow, short, no good. Rebound to House. House fires it forward to Chambers. Chambers looks to get to the basket, has it stripped by Tessa Chomsky. Tessa, meanwhile, has it poked away by House, put it into the hands of Elizabeth Crane. Margaret was open for a moment, but Maddie couldn't get it to her. Now Uma's on the floor, and Coach O calls for time. 7:27 left in the game.
Great use of a timeout to retain possession there. As you can see, these players were on the ground fighting for the ball, and able to keep possession in a key time in the game early in the fourth when you really want to set the tone for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you sort of get the sense that the first basket here will be huge either way. If USN scores, it really will put the pressure on Antioch, and if Antioch scores, they're going to be feeling like they're making a run to get the win here. 7:27 left in regulation time. USN with a 4-point lead and the basketball. Elizabeth looks things over. Got it to Margaret. Margaret found herself free. Shot was just off. Elizabeth has the rebound. Lost it on the way up, and the Tigers will keep it. 3 substitutes reporting into the game. Olivia Hess, Josie Whelan, Kate Vaughn, 3 seniors.
Both sides of the gym extremely loud right now. Hard for coaches to call out plays.
Uma's got it top of the circle over to Kate Vaughn. Uma's got it back. Tessa Chomsky looking to find Josie in the post. The lane wasn't there. Now the pass is taken away by Terrell. Over to House. House to Chambers. Chambers looking for a high screen. Passes on it instead. Going for a steal was Kate Vaughn. Didn't get it. Tessa Chomsky might have been the best defender for USN all night thus far. She's been a tremendous help. Down low to House on the baseline. Spinning back out. Olivia tries to poke the crossover away. They've got a foul. Olivia hates it, and so do I. I didn't see much contact at all. Margaret checks in, replacing Tessa. 6:35 left in regulation. No score either side here in the fourth quarter. USN's lead remains 4 points. They try to force it in. It's deflected away by Josie Whelan. Firing it forward is Uma. It gets to Kate Vaughn. Back out to Josie. Josie to Uma. Pass is deflected by Chambers and pulled down. They try to get it forward to her, and they do. And the shot is no good. And Uma fights for the rebound, and she secures it. We're going to have a foul on the Bears. That foul's on Chambers, which I believe is her 4th? No, just the 3rd. So, USN basketball, 6:17 left regulation and running. Margaret McKay with a skip pass to Uma. They've got Josie at the foul line. Her pass is intercepted by House. Uma looks to cut off the lane to the basket. House very quickly getting there, and they're going to get a foul on Uma.
Hard contact as she drives into the basket.
A tremendous sprint by both girls to the basket. A lot of speed shown there by both players. We've seen a lot of quickness from House all night, and from Uma Peters as well.
Both teams have been running a 2-3 zone defense all night. We'll see if any changes to that happen in the fourth when it really comes down to crunch time.
House opens the fourth quarter scoring with a free throw and makes the second as well. So it's 31-29 in favor of USN. Antioch resumes the press. Terrell bats a pass out of bounds. 5:54 left now. USN throwing it in from the sideline. Kate Vaughn and Elizabeth are in the backcourt. Elizabeth with the basketball. Gets it back to Margaret. They've got Josie in the post. Turns around with a ball fake. Kicks it out to Kate Vaughn. Kate Vaughn for 3. No, too strong. Josie trying to run it down. She hesitated for half a step. And it was enough to let the ball fall out of bounds. So Antioch has it back with a chance to tie or take the lead. House with the ball, gets it down to the block, gets it back. House for 3. Short. Josie with a hand on the rebound. It finds its way into the arms of Margaret McKay. Here's Elizabeth up the right side, cut off by Chambers. And we're going to get a foul on Chambers. She hates it, but it is her 4th. Team's second of the fourth quarter.
Starting to get into some foul trouble.
Chambers has been a tremendously effective ball handler. They'll miss her. Kate Vaughn with a long two off to the left. No good. But the Tigers run down the long rebound. Kate's got it again.
Student section was loving that move.
And they're going to get a trap. So the Bears have it back. 5:07 left. Chambers walks it across the half-court circle and finds House. They get it down to the block, and it's a steal. Margaret McKay poked it away. Here's Elizabeth up the left side, looking things over. Fires it over to Josie. Josie drops it to Kate Vaughn. Tigers look to reset. It's deflected, and Terrell comes away with it. Kate going for a steal. She's got it. Kate's going to take both players on. She gets around both. A bank shot, no good. Going to the floor was Olivia. Couldn't get a shot up, but did get the rebound. Tigers have it back. 4 minutes 25 left in the fourth quarter. Tigers by 2. Kate Vaughn over on the left wing gets it to Josie. Josie pulls it down. Olivia was fouled on the way up.
That'll be 2 shots for Olivia. Shooting foul on number 22.
That foul is also Terrell's 4th, so we've got 2 Bears with 4 fouls, and it's been 2 of the players who have been critical.
I guess it was not a shooting foul.
I thought it was too. The officials didn't see it that way. But the Tigers get a layup.
Still capitalize on the foul.
So the Tigers add a bit of a cushion with the first field goal of the fourth quarter. 33-29 the scores. We're under 4 minutes left in regulation. Terrell walks it back out. Kate goes for a steal, doesn't get it. Now House is going to try a 3. Too strong, and Kate Vaughn with a rebound. Kate's going to take it herself. Olivia flanks her on the side. Olivia's got it. Her shot was blocked by Terrell. Olivia has it back. She's just fouled by everyone. Instead, they call a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow points from our right to our left, so it's Bear basketball, trailing by 4, 3:36 left in regulation. McKay to Tessa. It's deflected away, and the Bears have it back again. Down the middle is Chambers trying to get around Margaret. Her scoop shot is good, and we're tied at 33. Coach Olsen calls for time, and he is an unhappy man.
Full timeout by the Tigers. It looks like he's saying that they don't need to force it to the middle. We can play the perimeter. Also to try and attack the perimeter more on the outside.
It's the most animated. I've seen Coach Olson tonight, but we can certainly understand it. We've got a great basketball game, and this one could certainly go either way. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left in regulation time. Coach Olson working the official over pretty well right now, and you love to see it. Love to see the passion.
Now is when the USN supporters start to get really loud. Clutch time right here. See who will step up.
33-33. Antioch showing the press that we saw early in the game. This pass is deflected. Elizabeth's got it. Looking for Tessa up the right. It's deflected by Terrell, but she couldn't save it.
USN's bench made sure that the referee saw that she stepped out of bounds.
Tension mounting in the Sperling Gymnasium right now, and the pass was unanticipated by Kate Vaughn, and it's Chambers all alone. She lays it in. Antioch by a pair, 2:22 left in regulation. Hustling the other way is USN. Kate Vaughn's got it. Pass to Tessa, wide open. The layup is good. Great job by Kate Vaughn to find the open player. Great job by Tessa to get to the basket. We're down approaching 2 minutes now.
You can hear this gym start to get very loud. Coaches trying to call plays.
Elizabeth's got a steal. Margaret's open in the front court. She's got it. Can she finish? She can!
Huge layup.
USN resumes a 2-point lead. The student section on their feet now. Chambers gets a high screen. They get it down into the middle of the maze. It's loose. Tessa's on the floor. It's tied up. And it's going to be Tiger basketball.
This is the loudest the gym's been all night. USN just going to try to retain possession, try and get a basket, try and get a high percentage look. Antioch is staying with their press.
Tessa to throw it in. 1:29 left in regulation. Tigers by 2. Pass deflected and taken away, but Tessa gets a hand on it. It's loose. House has it for the moment. Elizabeth playing aggressive defense all the way. Tigers and Bears settle in to their defense and offense. Here's House now working on Crane. We approach the 1 minute mark. House with her back to the basket, gets it out to Chambers. Chambers down low. We got House with a step back three. No! Rebound, got it up in the air, it's loose. Diving onto the floor. And it's going to be tied up again. That'll make it bare ball this time. We're down to 51.3 in regulation. Olivia Hess sprints to the scorer's table. She will replace Tessa Chomsky. Coach Olson's got a huge grin right now. He loves what he's seeing on the hustle.
This is where defense wins games right here.
Antioch, all 4 players very close to the baseline. We get it in. Quick shot by Mays is good, and that ties the game at 37. Clock running with 45. They get it forward to Margaret. 2-on-1. Pass to Katie's too high, and it's out of bounds. The Bears have the basketball in a tie game with exactly 40 seconds left.
Timeout by Antioch, just trying to keep his players calm and collected. It's really hard, especially when this gym gets very loud.
What a game this has turned out to be, and not a soul in the gymnasium sitting right now, except for the fact that it's a timeout. Look at the student section over there, everyone on their feet. Over on my right, the USN parents section, likewise all standing for these last 40 seconds.
Referees discussing something in the center of the court. We'll see how both coaches come out. Antioch ball start. 40 seconds left, tied up at 37-37. It'll be interesting to see if Antioch is just going to hold it and try and take the last shot, or if they're going to try and attack the basket and, you know, force USN to play their strong defense that we have and, you know, maybe try and get another possession if USN has a quick possession. It'll be really interesting to see. It looks like they're waiting a while. I mean, I'd have to give them a tech.
Some teams with great ball handlers are good for holding for the last shot, but when a team that doesn't handle the ball as well tries to do it, it can result in turnovers. We'll see how the Bears play it. It's Chambers guarded all the way by Uma. Drops it to Terrell, 25 seconds. House with the ball now against Crane. House gets a screen. Now Margaret comes over to switch. House attacks the lane, puts it on the floor, and is fouled. If it's on Margaret, that's her fifth. It is indeed.
Margaret's starting to get into foul trouble, but she's a great defender, so I don't know if... It looks like Kojo is subbing her out just because Hannah Ford is getting fouled out right now, especially if this game goes into overtime.
House will shoot two. She's been effective from the foul line tonight. So we've got to anticipate that the Tigers will be getting the ball with a deficit and 17.4 seconds left. The first free throw is good.
Both sides of the gym making lots of noise.
House's second free throw is good as well. So it's 39-37 Antioch. Crane with the ball, 15. And we've got a timeout. Coach Olsen calls for time. Scoreboard showing 13.5. USN trails by 2.
And what a time for our student section leaders to show up. You see them shirtless with the white paint on, coming in during clutch time. Coach O, gotta be keeping his players calm, gotta be making sure they're confident. Drawing up a play. I want to see who he gives the last shot to. If he's going for a 3, I think he gives it to Kate. But if he's going for a 2, I think he gives it to either Uma or Josie. Just decides if he wants to try and use some of the size to his advantage or if he wants to use a better scorer.
There's certainly an argument to be made for going for 3 with Margaret having fouled out. That might put you at a disadvantage in the overtime. You might want to try to end it right here. But as you said, if you feel like you don't like your options for three-point shooting, then you got to go for the 2 and take your chances. I see 4. No, Uma Peters is in the opposite corner. Okay, so we'll see who's going to get the shot. Kate wanted to throw it in. Elizabeth's got it. Just inside half court, dribbling to the right. Pass deflected out of bounds. 9.6 left.
Stays USN ball. Coach O telling his players to calm down. Calm down, stay calm.
Tigers to throw it in from the side. Long pass over to Olivia. A little bit of a mishandle. Has it back. Clock running with 6 seconds. Uma Peters for 3. Off the back rim. Elizabeth with the putback at short. And the Tigers will come up short in this one. Tough loss for USN. Jubilation over on the Antioch side. You can see the heartbreak on the girls' faces. Tough to see. But the Tigers played a good game. Just didn't go their way in the finish. Final score. Antioch 39. USN 37. Great game, tough loss to start the season.
I think that was a great start to the game. I think the first half, you could clearly tell that USN dominated. I think Coach O's really going to try and build upon that. I think that's a great way to start the season, however. It shows that we've improved upon from last year.
With that, we're going to take a short break. Should be about 15 minutes before the start of tonight's boys game. We'll hope to see you then. 15 minutes.